The first spot we checked out was a Abydos, but it's pretty obvious early on that there was going to be no action there with the big cloud still on top. So with a recommendation from the kite school there to go to Guincho further down the coast, Yellow made a quick call to a friend.
Misschien tot vanmiddag. Doei doei. Hi. Okay. He says after 4 o'clock it's going to be windy in Guincho. And for the rest of the days it's going to be good there as well.
So we're going to Guincho?
Yeah, probably. Around that corner, like around that place where Guincho is. He said it's going to be good for 2 days. And he says it's sunny there. Look at us, we're sitting here in the rain.
Okay, we're going to go now.
He's like, huh? Rain? I'm again, and it's fucking cloudy here. He's like, oh no, we're having some sun and it's starting to blow a bit. And I'm like, we're really in the wrong place.
After heading up the coast to Abydos, we then headed back down the coast again, past Peniche, and then down to Guincho.
Excuse me. Hello. Do you speak English? Do you know Guincho?
Turn around.
Yeah.
First one to the left. You should have seen me, man. It was so funny. This bar, all these old people drinking coffee there.
Arriving in Guincho was just brilliant because it was perfect sunshine and white caps everywhere to be seen and loads of kites in the sky.
We found Guincho. What a mission.
Tired and happy after a good session at Guincho, we packed up the car and shot off straight back home to Peniche.
Potage. Obrigada por potage.
Second day and Armageddon still upon us in Peniche. It was pretty clear that we just weren't going to see any action. We'd been at Guincho the day before and we were looking for something a bit different and want perhaps flat water completely. We talked to a few locals and we checked out some weather forecasts and it looked pretty dire everywhere except for a place on a river 300 kilometres up north. So we headed up north, road tripping once again.
Dog got the mighty, let me tell the news. My head got wet in midnight dew. Red gold, I've been down on my bending knees, talking to a man from Galilee.
Surprise, surprise.
And he sounded so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He put one hand upon my head. Red God, the mighty, let me tell you what he said.
After racking up over 1,000 kilometres by 2.5 days into the trip, our nerves were a little bit on edge and we arrived at this river that looked perfect for kite surfing. The sun was shining, the only missing thing really was the fact that there was not a lot of wind.
So I had this really good session at the Mutosa. It was super nice lagoon. After a long day of driving, it was actually really nice to get out on the water and pull out some really nice tricks, and it was fun being out with Joe, getting some good footage done, and I was really stoked that day.
Another morning, 1,200 kilometres under our belt. Still a thick black cloud over Peniche. Still no wind, still no waves. We had to find yet another spot. This time we headed south to a small beach called Aria Branca. It looked beautiful on arrival and it was almost windy enough.
So it looked really promising. The waves were there, but the wind didn't kick in. And it was really sad because I really want to hit some waves down here in Portugal. That's actually why I wanted to make this trip, but it didn't really happen.
But we're at Aria Branca, which is really pretty, and there's a little tiny bit of wind on the water, a lot of cloud on the horizon, and we're half a mile to go to Guincho, where we're almost guaranteed some wind. But it's really dodgy conditions and really, really busy, and this place looks like it might get good. It's our last day. We're struggling for ideas. We've traipsed the whole country pretty much looking for places to kite. We've had a few sessions, but they've been real clutching at straws. It's our last day, we really need to get some footage, and we could go to Guincho, we're almost guaranteed wind there, but it's pretty gusty and super busy. Or we have this spot just down the road, Aria Branca. It looks really pretty and it's close to the wind being there, but we're not sure it's going to come in and don't know what to do. We have that to contend with. This cloud is just right over the sea, ruining all our wind. Although we really wanted to kite at Aria Branca, it just didn't look all that promising, and we really wanted to ensure that we got a good session. So around about 2 o'clock we decided to turn the car around, head back down the coast to where we've been before and make sure we got a session down in Guincho.
Please, I make you freeze when you ain't breakdancing. This is for the MCs in the game that take chances. I make advances on the mic like sexual harassment. Now it's time for some action. But I'm not Redman nor am I Cypress Hill. That's my word, who you ever heard that could write this ill? Listen, you talk slick and you'll slip up. I treat mics and MCs like the stages that I rip up. Pick up the pieces, man, you'll never put it back together.
Fully powered on our 8 meters, we were having a great session, and we just had to avoid a few head-on collisions and a few people that were trying to head out from the beach. It was proper calamity, but there were also some great places to take off and do some cool tricks.
Zucchini, ab rock, and my girls in. You know they down with us down until the world ends. Impulse, that's a rap with the cut and scratch on my peoples everywhere. Yeah, I know you're loving that. And my extended fam, y'all ready to go now? Sean Teray ill with the beats and flow now. Same thing with Dre Beloved and my man Face. Hold on, wait, I can't forget to Islam the Great. Dre Beloved.
I see all the facts, like the artifacts. On the wrong side of the track, so I react with counterattacks. Bring it to your cabbage with aluminum bats. With numerous raps, that's gruesome in fact. I'm bringing you that. I walk with a swagger like I know I'm the shit. And plus I talk through my daggers like I'm built for this bitch. A superhero, step into your world like it's a comic strip. I want with the seasons, better believe it, come equipped. You don't really want it rip because I'm doing it big. Watching the underground go crazy without radio play. All the way live, y'all niggas in the closet so gay. Wanna survive, y'all niggas mentally doomed to decay. So we rock to the rhythm regardless. I gotta hit 'em and split 'em with lyricism, my nigga, we done bit 'em.
For Yalu and I, Portugal didn't really come through with the best forecast, so we didn't have the best trip that we were hoping for. There are a lot of other spots around Europe, and we've definitely got a few more ideas to come.
So this was actually our first trip of me and Joe. So I hope there are gonna be some good trips following. We didn't have the perfect waves, we didn't have the perfect wind, but we did have a lot of fun and we really enjoyed ourselves.
When you